The biomedical model says you got a symptom, we got to get rid of it right away, and we're gonna give you a drug or electroshock, and we get rid of that symptom. And we're really not interested in what that symptom's about, where it comes from, what kind of message it has. We're not interested in the possible value of that symptom. These states of being are essentially reactions to life, and they may be painful, debilitating, impairing in many ways, but there are also opportunities for growth. They're wake-up calls. They're important signals. We understood much more about how what we call mental illnesses, these states of being, are really what they really are is how our minds are reacting to life situations. That's what they are. They're reactions, and they have to do with our minds and how our minds are operating, and how our psyches are operating. We knew that 80 years ago, 90 years ago, but we've lost touch with that somehow.
Why?
I think it's part of scientific, the being in the thrall of scientific medicine. And wow, we got the Salk vaccine. We do heart transplants, and now we've got these great drugs that cure mental illness. It's part of that. It's part of the cult of professionalism. We just heard that the Stanley Foundation gave NIMH $600 million to study the genome, study the genes, genetic functioning. Well, good question. What are we going to do if we learn about the genes? And if we even learn that really mental illnesses are caused by genetics, what are we going to do about it? We don't have a way right now of safely changing genetic dynamics. So what are we going to do with it? This is the question. But we do know how we can help people use their minds and their psyches in better ways. So what I want NIMH to do is to study the mind and the psyche. The mind and the psyche, not so much the brain. And how can we help people use their minds more effectively and be less troubled, have less troubled minds, less distressed minds, less painful minds? How can we help people learn how to use their minds?